The jobs numbers look fine. The unemployment rate looks fine. Home prices are even dropping a little.
By every headline metric, the economy is stable. But underneath all of that, something is breaking, quietly, in a specific order, across millions of households at once. And once it starts, there's a set sequence for exactly what gets abandoned first. We're breaking down why record low unemployment is hiding a debt crisis already in motion. In the first quarter of 2026, household debt in the United States reached $18.8 trillion. Looking at the top-line data, that burden appears manageable. The economy added 172,000 jobs in May, and the national unemployment rate sits at a steady 4.3%. Even the housing market is providing a rare moment of surface-level relief. Active listings are finally rising, while listing prices have dropped 2.4%. These metrics suggest a stable foundation, but they are functioning as a mirage, masking the specific financial pressures currently weighing on American households. Beneath that surface stability, 30-day delinquencies are beginning to spread rapidly through the consumer economy. This chart tracks the divergence. While wage growth remains flat, credit card delinquencies have climbed to 13.1%, a level not seen in 16 years. At the same time, auto loan defaults are surpassing historical records, indicating that the strain is hitting multiple lifelines at once. Millions of families are reaching a critical breaking point simultaneously, even as the broader labor market remains healthy. The traditional indicators of a booming economy are no longer capturing the actual solvency of the working class. Employment is high, but the ability to stay current on debt is eroding. The root cause is an inflation rate that has remained stuck at 4.2%. Within that number is a 3.9% surge in the cost of energy, a daily survival expense that families cannot opt out of. When wages fail to cover these rising baseline costs, households are forced to bridge the gap with high-interest credit. This $1.25 trillion credit card balance is an unprecedented accumulation of debt used to maintain a basic standard of living. Carrying this debt is exceptionally expensive, with average new cards demanding 23.79% APR. Balances grow geometrically through compounding interest. Credit cards have transitioned from tools for discretionary spending to mandatory lifelines for basic necessities. As the pressure increases, households enter a state of sequential default, moving through their obligations in a specific tiered order. Faced with interest rates north of 21%, families begin a process of payment triage, deciding which financial link is the least critical to preserve. Credit card payments are usually the first to be abandoned, to keep cash on hand for immediate needs. This cascade shows the path of contagion. Once credit card payments stop, financial strain moves to the next tier, pushing auto loan defaults to record levels. The final domino is the student loan bucket, where serious delinquencies surged to 10.9% in 2026. A single missed payment triggers a systemic failure across the entire household budget. In 2008, the financial crisis arrived as a sudden, explosive market crash. The crisis of 2026 is a slow, cumulative weight, crushing households over months and years. The modest drop in home prices we saw earlier is irrelevant to a family whose credit score has been dismantled by defaulted auto and student loans. With their access to credit severed, these families are effectively sidelined. Even if the economy recovers on paper, they no longer have the financial standing required to participate in it. This is not a story of frivolous overspending. It is the result of a middle class attempting to afford the basic costs of survival in a high-interest environment. The American household has been pushed to the edge, left with no margin for error when the next economic shock arrives. This isn't a story about people overspending on things they didn't need. It's what happens when wages stop covering the basics and credit becomes the only bridge. If any part of that default sequence sounded familiar, you're not imagining it. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this on what's actually happening under the headline numbers. And let us know in the comments which stage of the cascade concerns you most.